Hi, it's Mike at 18 Reasons. I'm here to talk to you today about another summer vegetable. We've got eggplant. Eggplants are wonderful. First little tip in buying an eggplant is you want to buy males, not females. You can tell the end, not the growing end, but the other end. You want to look for one that's a circle, not a slot. You want this to be circular shaped, not vertical like a slot. That will yield you a male eggplant rather than a female. The difference being the males have fewer seeds. The seeds often are where the bitterness in an eggplant is found. So all things being equal, buy male eggplants. And then the next step is burn them. If you have a gas range, I'm going to turn it on to full blast. I've lined my stove with a bit of aluminum foil. These are likely to spit or ooze a bit of juice, and the foil will just save you some cleanup. Give the eggplant a couple of little pokes with a paring knife, and then literally drop it on the fire. Grab yourself a set of tongs. Now, if you don't have a gas range, you can rub the eggplant down with a little olive oil and just set it under the broiler setting of your oven. That will work. You can also pull out a good old blowtorch. Always a good reason to have an excuse to buy a blowtorch. And the entire goal here is to char the outside of the eggplant. Burn it. Make it smoke. This is going to accomplish a couple of things. We're going to cook the eggplant on the inside, and we're going to lend it a wonderful smoky aroma and flavor that is a great base for baba ganoush, eggplant caviar, any number of summer eggplant preparations. So I'm literally just putting it over the open flame, letting it cook for a while, and giving it a spin. Every once in a while, just giving it a little turn over the open flame, letting it heat up. All good. One of my favorite ways to make people feel better about cooking is to tell them to burn the food. I'm going to grab an eggplant masher or a fork. Once the eggplant is charred, I'm going to drop it on a plate and put a bowl over the top and just let it cool and steam. And as it cools and steams, it's going to put out some juice. And here is a cooked eggplant. And notice how simple it is, once it's cooled, to pull that charred skin off the outside of the eggplant. The eggplant on the inside has cooked. It is completely soft and lovely and smoky and really easy to handle once you allow it to cool. I'm just going to pull off the charred skin, and I'm not being fanatical about it. If a little piece of charred skin remains on the finished eggplant, it's just going to help the flavor. This is a wonderful way of preparing an eggplant. Just pull off the skin. The charred skin goes into the compost bin, and the flesh that remains, I'm just going to kind of casually chop up and add to a bowl. This is completely soft and tender. Drop it in the same bowl we used to cover it with. Give it a quick mash. Add in some raw garlic. Add in some lemon juice. Your choice. Maybe some olive oil. Maybe some tahini. You could put this in a blender or food processor and puree it completely smooth. I kind of like to keep it a bit chunky, so I'm just going to use a potato masher here. Mash it up, add some salt, pepper, lemon juice, olive oil, raw garlic, maybe some tahini, And that will be my summer eggplant preparation. This is Mike at 18 Reasons. Let's cook together.